der Person wirklich heute das Edifying bekommen, die das Ganze wirklich organisiert hat für uns. Und zwar will ich dann lieber an ihn abgeben. Und Bro, ich bin sehr, sehr, sehr dankbar dafür, dass du das Ganze wirklich für uns organisiert hast, dass du wirklich hier für uns dir immer den Kopf machst, uns wirklich im Training aufs nächste Level zu bringen und wirklich das Ganze organisierst, mit den Jungs wirklich in Kontakt bist. Das finde ich eigentlich sowieso noch viel, viel krasser am Ende des Tages. Und zähle ich auf jeden Fall auch langfristig sowieso zu diesen Jungs, ganz, ganz, ganz weit oben. Ich sehe dich auf jeden Fall schon dort. Deswegen richtig nice, dass du das Ganze organisiert hast, dass du heute hier auch mit am Start bist. Deswegen, Bro, ich würde sagen, ich gebe an dich ab, dann kannst du noch ein paar Worte zu ihm sagen. Ich denke mal, du hast auch selber noch so eine kleine Geschichte mit ihm und zu ihm. Deswegen, Bro, ich gebe an dich ab. Danke, dass du auf jeden Fall hier bist. Und Leute, ganz wichtig, wenn wir den ganzen Call jetzt hier gleich beginnen und Luke auf jeden Fall da ist, lasst uns auf jeden Fall ausrasten, lasst uns Gas geben für ihn, dankbar sein für ihn, dass er sich die Zeit nimmt, weil es ist auch wieder eine ganz andere Zeitzone, er hat auch viel, viel, viel zu tun. Deswegen, Leute, let's go, ich gebe mal Manaf ab und ich würde sagen, lasst uns den Call richtig starten. Leute, wer ist ready von euch, droppt mal eine 1 rein. Ich würde sagen, Bro, let's go. Ich glaube, du kannst dich muten.
Let's go, let's go. Vielen Dank für deine Worte, Bro. Und ich will gar nicht so viel Zeit verlieren. Ich habe gerade gesehen, er ist schon im Call drin, Leute. Deswegen wirklich ballert den Chat voll, extrem krank, einfach, dass er sich die Zeit nimmt. Und ganz kurz, vielleicht auch kurz zur Vorgeschichte, wie es überhaupt dazu kam. Müsst ihr euch vorstellen, ich habe vor 1,5 Jahren so im Trading angefangen hier bei IM. Und damals ist mir eigentlich durch Luke klar geworden, was Trading überhaupt bewirken kann. Er gibt immer wieder nicht nur zu Forex-Tipps, sondern auch zu Krypto-Investments. Und durch seine Tipps, vor allem was Investments angeht, konnte ich wirklich mein Kapital nicht ver2, ver3, ver4, sondern wirklich verzehnfachen. Das ist einfach geisteskrank, Leute. Ich bin ihm extrem dankbar dafür. Und nicht nur deswegen, aber auch als Person, weil ich sehe ihn als Vorbild im Trading, aber auch allgemein als Leader. Weil er hat nicht nur Trading gemeistert, er hat Network gemeistert, er hat Leadership gemeistert und viele, viele andere Sachen schon. Und er steht wahrscheinlich dort, wo ein Schützling von Bob Proctor, er wird direkt von Bob Proctor gementort, Leute. Das ist krank. Er ist der direkte Ansprechpartner von Luke. Und deswegen finde ich es einfach nur geisteskrank, dass er auf dem Call ist. Deswegen, Niklas, Bro, hast du ihn gefunden? Ja, perfekt. So, Luke, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Perfect, perfect. Yes, bro, yes. First of all, I appreciate you really for your time, time here for the German team, and that you are on the call. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, man, that you are here to spread value, and the stage is yours. Let's go.
Awesome, awesome. Do we need to translate or no?
No problem, you can go on.
Okay, perfect, perfect. I always ask when I do the international calls and everything like that. But thank you for having me on here, bro. Thank you for organizing this call, with your team and trusting me to help you guys. And shout out to everybody else on this call. You could be anywhere but here. I know it's probably about 6, 7, 8 p.m. somewhere over there in Germany. But I'm pumped. I'm excited to be on this call with you guys to really help you guys, level up. And I'm going to go over, the charts. I'm going to give you some mindset and really help you guys on all areas, right? And really help you get from where you are now to where you're going. And a lot of it starts with belief, belief and a desire. So I'm going to tell my story really quick, not just to tell you who I am or anything, but to really build some belief that you guys can do this too. So for you guys that don't know, my name is Luke Longmire. I've been trading for about 4 years now, and way before, when I was 15, 16 years old, I fell in love with entrepreneurship. I fell in love with time freedom and financial freedom just in a legal way, right? When I was 15, 16 years old, I started hustling the wrong way in the streets and made a lot of money, 6 figures plus, during that time and over those years. And I was really good at it. I just, it was hustling the wrong way, and long story short, I barely graduated high school. I went to a semester, like a half a semester in college. I was like, yo, college is not for me. I'm learning from this professor that doesn't have what I want. He's not even making 6 figures. He doesn't run a business. He's trying to teach me how to, we're in business class, and he doesn't even run a business, let alone make 6 figures. I'm like, this is not for me. This is not for me. And so I dropped out of college. I got kind of lost. I didn't know where I wanted to go. The military or, a corporation of some sort. I had no earthly idea. But what I did have is I had a burning desire. I had a burning desire for time freedom and financial freedom. And you'll never know the how right? Through your whole journey, you'll never know that how you're going to reach it. And that's what's important to understand is if you have the burning desire, number one, and number two, if you have a belief, that's where all success starts, right? Burning desire and belief. And I had those two. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. Moving along, I actually got locked up and went to jail for 6 months. I didn't really learn anything my first time. I learned a lot of nothing. And when I got out of jail, I was like, yo, I'm not going to get caught this time, right? I'm going to be a smarter drug dealer, right? And I got caught again, right? And I did another 6 months in jail. And on that second time, right, I read the book Think and Grow Rich. Drop a 1 in the chat if you read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And if I'm not mistaken, chapter 8 talks about decision making. And I made the decision the 4th day in there, the second time, that I would never go back to that lifestyle. I'll never go back to the streets and hustling and just that lifestyle, It wasn't for me. I knew there was a better way. I just had no idea how. After I got out of jail, the 6 months the second time, I was court ordered to go to rehab for 6 months and a halfway house for 1.5 years, right? And going from ego through the roof, right? I thought I was king, everything. I had all this money and time freedom, I was traveling, the whole scoop, And next thing I know, I had absolutely nothing. No car, no license, no job. All my money went to lawyers and court fees and all types of fees. And I was broke. And I was like, I can't go back to the streets. So how do I got to get a job? Is that what people do? I didn't know. I'm 22, 23 at the time. I'm like, I guess people get jobs. And I had no resume because, from 16 to 22, I didn't really have any jobs. So I had no background. I had no experience. I knew how to sell. And, granted, the universe works out in my way. I got a job at the gym and I worked myself up to a general manager. I was selling gym memberships and selling personal training. And I was making really good money, close to 6 figures. And I thought I had life all figured out. I became like the self-employed, I became the job. If I didn't show up, I didn't make money. If I didn't show up, my team wouldn't produce, and I fell in the rat race in just a higher bracket. And I was like, man, after about 4 years of doing that, I did phenomenal, made a lot of money. And I was like, this is not it. And I prayed. I was like, man, there's got to be a different option. There's got to be a different option. Next thing I know, that's where Forex came on my play or on my lap. And I said, yes. I was like, yo, I didn't even know what I was joining. Right? I had no idea. I talked to my girlfriend at the time. And I was like, yo, babe, I'm going to do this Forex thing, this network marketing thing. She's like, that sounds stupid. And I was like, well, maybe, like if I lose $200, I lose $200. And obviously it turned out very, very well. But what I want you to take out of this story is not pity party or, feel bad for me or whatever, but take the one is that the belief that you have to have belief. And number 2 is that burning desire for getting the results you want. And number 3 is you don't need to know the how. You'll never know the how. All right. Well, how do I hit chairman? Well, you got to learn a few skills, but you don't know the people that are going to enroll in your business, right? How to hit 6 or 7 or 8 figures trading. Like you're going to go through valleys and dips and highs and lows and all that, right? You don't need to know the how, and that takes a big relief off of what you're trying to do, because a lot of people need to know the exact steps or the exact everything. You probably didn't even know how you got to this opportunity, some way, somehow you attracted this opportunity. Somehow, some way you attracted the people or the situations, the opportunity, because you manifest this one way or another. All right. So that's a little bit about myself, right? I'm gonna switch gears and get into the actual trading part. But like I said, that understanding what I just went over, not my story, but the points and the concepts are going to take you from A to B. All right. So just a little bit of mindset. What I want you guys to write down is, what do you want out of this opportunity? All right. Write down the income goal you want out of I Am Academy, whether that's 2,000 a month, 5, 10, right? I don't want you to just write out, you know, people like some chairman like, oh, you got to hit chairman 750, right? Chairman 750 is the goal. And I'm not calling shots, but like you're more than likely, I could be wrong, more than likely you don't believe in chairman 750. I don't believe I could be chairman 750 by the end of this year. My belief isn't there, right? Because the goal, follow me here. The goal has to be big enough that gets you excited, but small enough that you still believe in it. And if you don't believe in the goal, it's a worthless goal, because what happens is you can't have fear and faith in the same realm, right? You can't have faith and fear in the same, mindset. So if the goal is too big, right? And this is what a lot of people don't believe they can hit chairman 10, right? But everyone's teaching chairman 10, chairman 10, chairman 10. Like you got to be a thousandaire before you can be a millionaire. You got to be a millionaire before you can be a billionaire. You got to walk before you can run. So what we want to understand is build up to that belief. There's no shame. There's no anything, right, about someone's goal. Maybe your belief, you just joined a few weeks ago, a month ago, and your belief's platinum 2000. Let's start there. After you gain some skills, some experience, you get a little know-how, that belief is going to get bigger, all right? My goal used to be 6 figures a month, right? 100,000 a month. Now I look at 100,000 a month, I'm like nothing, and that's not me to like impress you or whatever. It's just an awareness, right? Then it went to $1 million a month. I'm like, okay, cool. It's right here. Boom. Right now it's at 10 million a month, right? So my point in sharing this with you is you have to start somewhere, but I'm not here to push down your goals, but understand if the goal is too big, right? That you don't believe in it should scare you a little bit. Don't get me wrong. It should scare you a little bit, but if it's too big, it's a worthless goal, right? So what I would challenge you to do is write that goal, not chairman 10 or whatever chairman, but an income goal, right? Because we're chairman traders, right? This is what I teach. We trade and make money, and we build and we make money. Don't limit yourself. If you're just a trader on this call, right, and you're just a trader, right, you're literally speaking limited belief and scarcity into the universe for yourself, because you're saying there's an option to make money, but I'm saying no to it. Follow me here. There's an option to make money, let alone money, residual income, let alone for helping people. Well, I'm not a good recruiter. I'm not a good network marketer. Do you want time freedom? Yes. Okay, cool. Go build. And not even just go build, go help people. Go put people on game. Like, yo, if me and, Max on here, I see Max on here, right? If me and Max are friends, right? And he doesn't tell, he's making money with this opportunity and he's learning about it. And he doesn't tell me, I'm like, I might get mad at him if we're friends. I'm like, yo, bro, like, why didn't you tell me about this secret? You're making money with trading and your money working for you and residual income. Like, put me on game, let me know what's good. And then if you're just building, trust me, you don't know how simple it is to press buy or sell and print money. You know what I'm saying? So don't limit yourself to one source. Do both. Be a chairman trader, right? Be a chairman trader, all right? And build that residual income and make that money trading on both spectrums. So like I said, write down that goal that you aspire to have, that you want, you desire, and so forth. And what we want to do is focus on that goal all the time, right? Right here on my window, I don't know if you can see it, it's a little, it says 10 million a month, right there. All right, it's in purple, so I don't know if you can see the background. But on my whiteboard over here, it says Chairman 500, right? 10 million a month, right? That's my goal. I see it everywhere, right? On the back of my background on my laptop, right, has a Patek watch. That's a $120,000 watch. So what I'm doing is I'm reprogramming my mind, right, that I can achieve it. You got to start seeing your goals over and over and over. You got to start hearing your goals over and over. You got to start speaking your goals over and over. So understand this is what I would do. Like on the back, let me show you. It's dark, right? On the back of my home screen on my phone, right, it says I'm a Chairman 500. Right? Says I make $10,000. I make $10 million a month. I've impacted 1 million lives. Right? So I'm giving you a couple things you can do. Get a vision board. Guys, this has nothing to do with Forex or network marketing, but everything to do with Forex and network marketing. This is what I'm teaching you right now. This is called the spiritual side of success, right? The physical stuff, which I'm gonna get to in a second, that stuff's so simple. It's so simple. But if you can't master this part or get good at and progress at this part, you're not going to get good at the physical part. The physical is just a representation of the mental, right? The physical is just a representation of the mental. All right, that might go over your guys' head. And if it does, that's fine, right? Stay with it, right? Stay with the opportunity. You're going to grow. That's what a lot of people don't realize is throw network marketing, the comp plan, the trading outside the window. You know, obviously it depends on who you work with and who you follow a little bit, but like the spiritual growth, the person, the man or woman you are, you know, who you physically are, you know, growing, that's worth $200 a month. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like this changes people, right? Not just their income, but them as a person. Yo, like network marketing, this company has given me things that no college would give me. All right, that no, not even close. People pay $20, $50, $100,000 for 2 years, 4 years for college, and they get a piece of paper, right? They know how to make an Excel spreadsheet, or they know how to, you know, type up an essay, or they know some crazy math, obtuse angles, or calculus, or whatever, right? But when you understand this material, this is what goes so far, all right? So I'm gonna switch gears, guys. Like I said, really focus on this part because this is 90% of success. This is the 90% of success. So let me go ahead and share my screen. We'll get into the charts. Oops. Maybe, come on. Freeze. Let me close one of these. 1 second, my bad, guys. One second. I don't know why this is doing this. Stop letting me do anything. Let's try to reload it. Is the host enabled on here? Let me try this again. All right, there's trading view. There's that. Let's try to do this again. My Zoom is not allowing that. Did you give me host or co-host maybe? Let me see. So do I have host or co-host? I don't know if I can. It's not allowing me to share.
You have the host, bro. You have the co-host. So I can give you the host, maybe.
Yeah, I'm clicking on share and it's not
You're just host now.
allowing me to. Maybe let me log off and log right back on. Yeah, give me like 2 minutes and like go ahead and take host back because it's not allowing me to share at all. I don't know if it's on my end or your end. Let me restart my Zoom and I'll be right back, okay? Give me 1 second. It's so weird.
So Leute, ich habe gewartet, bis er raus ist. Jetzt habe ich wieder den Host. Ich habe ihm einfach meinen Host drüber gegeben, deswegen ging nichts mehr. Bro, ich entstimme dich kurz. Du wolltest kurz was sagen, glaube ich. Das ist mir gerade geschrieben.
Ganz genau, Leute. Am Ende wird eine Q&A stattfinden. Deswegen das, was ihr vielleicht nicht versteht jetzt, was er gesagt hat, guckt, dass ihr die Fragen aufschreibt und am Ende stellt. Weil er hat gemeint, er nimmt sich noch am Ende 10 Minuten extra Zeit für eure Fragen. Deswegen guckt, dass ihr wirklich viele Fragen hinbekommt. Aber auch so Fragen, die euch weiterhelfen werden. Genau, das wollte ich noch kurz loswerden.
Yes, safe. Bro, ich habe dich jetzt mal Co-Host gemacht. Damit, falls nicht das nicht nochmal passiert, ich habe mir gerade wirklich meinen Host drüber gegeben. Das war nicht so die beste Lösung. Yes, aber er wird auf jeden Fall gleich wieder mit am Start sein. Leute, bleibt auf jeden Fall dran, weil das, was er wirklich gleich droppt, ist auf jeden Fall anders Bild. Das ist wirklich anders Bild. Ja, aber ansonsten, müssen wir uns mal schauen, ob er schon wieder drin ist. Der ist ich entmute ihn mal. So, Bro, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
So maybe try again. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, perfect.
We good?
Yes.
All right, perfect. I don't know. That was weird. I just logged off, logged back on. Cool. Let's run it. So we went over the spiritual side. Cool. So, what we want to do here is the first thing. Let's do a good setup really quick. So the number one thing we want to identify is a zone. So the number one thing we want to do is find a consolidation zone, right? So I'll type it all out here for you guys. So number one is find market structure. Market structure, let me break this down for you. Market structure is sideways movement. Oh, where'd it go? Right, is the consolidation. You can call it consolidation. I'll type that as well. So that is your setup. That is your basically your foundation. What you want to find is liquidity, top and bottom, right? Supply, it's really called supply demand. There's no such thing as support or resistance. It's all supply and demand, all right? So that's number one. So right here, the top and bottom. And then, all right, boom, boom, boom. And then either two different ways. So the style that I teach is called naked Forex. And what that means is no indicators. Number two, all right, number two is either breakout. Let's do A and B. Is breakout, or B is reversal. Breakout, I call this the slingshot. I'll show you why. Looks kind of like a slingshot. And then here, this is, I call my strategy BANKHEIST. So two different, don't mix the two. And people are like, well, Luke, which one do I trade? Right? Which one do I trade? Right? You trade what you see. You're not predicting the market. Right? You're looking for whichever way it goes. If it does a breakout, you're looking for a breakout. If you're doing a reversal, then you're doing a reversal. So in this example, this was what we had marked up this morning, right? So people are on the call. Let me backtrack even a little bit. People are like, well, which way do I go? Which way do you want it to go? I don't care which way it goes. I'm trading what I see. I'm not predicting the market. I'm reacting to the market, right? So here in this example, this candle, oops. This candle breaks out, right? So boom, that's like the first step, if you will. We need a breakout, all right? And then this candle is the retest. This candle is the rejection. So I'm entering right off that candle. This bad boy went for 240 pips. All right, that's a lot of money, you know, depending on your lot size and all that. So once that candle closes, oops. That's a 1 to 3, meaning I'm risking 1 to make 3, depending on your risk tolerance. Minimum? No, maximum, you're risking 3%. Right? Maximum, you're risking 3%. So in this one particular has 0 drawdown. You know, you want to give it, you know, you want to have a stop loss on there, but you want to have a minimum of a 1 to 3, right? Or sorry, 1 to 2 minimum, and then a 1 to 3 is like that sweet spot. So in this example, like I said, it is a 1 to 3. So where's your take profit? You're going to look left. And in this example, maybe, yeah, boom, right there. Your target is the next zone. This looks like it, almost, yeah, like a pipette. So right here, it's like, almost. All right. So what I do, a simple way to do it is a 1 to 2. So wherever your 1 to 2 is, so your take profit would be right there. All right. And then your 1 to 3 be your other take profit right there. All right. If you want it precise, you want to do the next zone. And I'll show you guys a few examples. All right. So this was from this morning, US 30, same thing. Perfectly, you know, executed. So right here, let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. Right there. This one's more of like a 1 to 2, yeah. So this trade, So if I'm on the 15-minute chart, this might even be a better entry. If I'm on the 15-minute chart, what I'm doing is I'm going to like the 5-minute entry. All right, see how this broke out, came all the way down here. All right, came all the way down here. It never rejected. But right here is a fake out. You know, this kind of goes towards the bank high strategy. But when a candle breaks in a zone and breaks right back out, that's called a fake out. All right. So me, I'm entering off this candle right here on this pair specifically. And then your take profit, you know, like I said, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, somewhere in here, depending on your entry. And then US 30, I would actually be entering right there. So breakout starts to reverse back to the retest, still hasn't retested, boom. The black line retest, well, we don't want to enter off a bearish candle. If we're looking for a buy, follow me here. If we're entering for the buy on the retest, we never enter off a bearish candle. So in this example, what we're doing is we're entering off the rejection, which would be right here. So honestly, this trade is only a 1 to 0.67. So my take profit would have been this trade for me. I didn't take this one. I don't really trade US 30 a lot. My baby is more SP is like my baby when it comes to indices. I've been looking at these watches for a while, and it's crazy how they just retarget me. That's the exact watch I was looking for, but more iced out. Technology. Yeah, so I'll be looking left, and as we see here, like there is no left. You know, there's no next zone. So I'm going to do a couple examples for you guys on breakouts. UCAD played out perfect as well. So like I said, this isn't the best risk reward. I would be still holding this trade. So I never take lower than a 1 to 2. So my 1 to 2 would be like obviously almost there. So UCAD, boom, right here. You had a fake out candle there, which is beautiful. Literally exactly what we wanted. Hit take profit 1 already. Take profit 1, 1.65. And then take profit 2, almost a 1 to 4? No. All right, 1 to 3.5. 3, whatever. We'll just say 3. 1 to 3 right there. Depending on your entry. All right, so beautiful entry, beautiful entry here. So let's look left. The next zone was right here, as we see here, touch. Maybe not forever. And sometimes, like I said, this happens. Usually there's the next structure, 50, 60 something pips. And then our next zone is down here. And then if you wanted to, our next zone would be down here, as you can see. And one easy way you can do this is go to the line chart. You know. Oops. Let's do another one of these. Was it GU earlier this week? Here we go. This played out. I mean, you could have gotten into multiple entries here. So what's our first rule or first thing we do is we find consolidation zone. Boom. All right, consolidation all through here. Now we have this breakout. breakout, came right here. If we're on the 1 hour structure, remember we did the 15 structure on these two. So didn't quite reject there. It's kind of ugly. Let's go to the 30. Right there. And then obviously the 1 hour. Our 1 to 2 is right there. Let's take profit 1. Take profit 2. I mean, this goes to 1 to 4, but 1 to 3 is right. Oh, whatever. Just say that's 1 to 3. All right, a pipette more. All right, boom. Then guess what? Same thing right here. You have your consolidation, break, retest. Your stop loss goes from where the push came from. So if I'm entering right here, where did this push come from? It came from right here. All right. Your take profit, your 1 to 2, yep, wicked your 1 to 2 right there. And then where do we look left? Look left, our solid zone. Boom. See how that perfectly looks? Look at that. Boom, boom. All right, this zone all the way across. All right, boom, boom, boom. Perfect. This should go a little bit higher, you know. See how like it's like staircase. Boom, 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 right? That's all trade. Like trading's so simple. This stuff is so simple. All right, find a zone, look for a breakout. EU, I don't think it came to my entry. Yeah. You got an entry right there, but I was looking for right there. So it missed by a few pips. I got a lot of messages on Instagram. People took this trade. You know, if you took it, congrats. I didn't. But nonetheless, you have your market structure. You know, looks a little bit better right there. And then there's one more pair we're looking at. So UCAD hit TP, SP hit TP. I didn't take EU. I didn't take US 30. That's ugly. GA. Let's do UCAD from the buy. So we took this on, we actually did it on Go Live. So let's remove this for a second. So this is a totally different strategy, all right? So this is the reversal strategy. This is the this is the reversal strategy. Same thing, we need to find market structure, sideways movement. And in this example, what we want to do is find that sideways movement. And then boom, we want that stop hunt, pull right back in, retest, that's our buy, and goes up. So right here, same thing, boom, boom, stop hunt, whoops, came all the way around, retest, that's our buy right here, boom. Zero drawdown. This is the stop hunt. So what the stop hunt is, all the stop hunt is what it does is it grabs the stop losses. Okay, so people are going to buy here. They're going to make money. And then come right here. They're going to buy on this yellow zone again, because that's what so many, people on YouTube and Instagram and all this garbage, right? With that, is very simple. That's why it's called regurgitated information. Everybody's taught double tops, double bottoms, head and shoulders. Like, watch this. You could Google it, right? Google, all right? Forex reversal patterns. Yo, if everybody could Google this right here and see this, all these patterns right here, flags, pendants, bearish, falling wedge, rising wedge, all this stuff, right? If this is free on the internet with one search on Google, why isn't everybody successful? Why does 95% of people, why does 95% of people fail in Forex? Right? Because it's regurgitated nonsense, for lack of a better word, right? If that stuff really worked at a high level, then everybody would be making money, right? And be millionaires and billionaires and everything. Information's controlled, guys. Whether you've heard about with the pandemic, you heard about food and nutrition and sugar and all this McDonald's and just different variables, right? Information's controlled. So why would the banks and hedge funds allow information to get out to the public, such as you and me, for us to beat them? They wouldn't. They would allow for us to think we're being like, ooh, here's a bullish flag and a triangle, and I don't know what they're all called, rectangles, whatever, right? So this stop hunt grabs stop losses, a stop hunt. Banks see your stop loss, so they drive price to your stop loss to take you out. And then people are not only putting stop losses here for this buy right here to go up right here, right? They're putting stop losses right here, but on top of that, what they're doing is people are putting sell stops here or buy stops on the flip side. So what we want to do is wait for them to show our hand. Wait for them to show their hand, and then we're going to take this move right here. All right. This is a 1 to 3. Beautiful entry, 0 drawdown. And here's take profit 1, 1 to 2. Right there. And take profit 3. Goes for a little bit higher and take profit 3, but boom. All right. So simple. So simple. Let's do GA really quick. And you guys I don't know if you guys trade in London, but like I'm asleep at 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to bed like Eastern time, my time. Like, I'm in bed by 10:30, 11 o'clock. I get up like at 6, so I get up early. So I go to bed, 10:30, 11, whatever. I'm not a late night person. So right here, same move. This is your stop hunt. Boom. There's your entry. And your take profit is the bottom zone. There's your stop hunt. Guess what? We're going to grab the stop losses. All right. And then we're going to grab the stop losses and we're going to trap the buyers here. And then your entry is right there. Almost a 1 to 4. Beautiful move. All right. Go to lower time frame. Let's see our exact entry. Look at that right here. Right when this candle closes. See this doji? Right there. Beautiful entry. Beautiful entry. SP had a beautiful entry last week. Like I said, guys, you only need to take a couple of these trades. You don't need to take a lot. That's a 30-minute. Look at this bad boy. This was so beautiful. I think this is a Monday. Boom, 1 touch, 2 touch, stop hunt. grabs the stop losses, traps the buyers. All right, traps the sellers, pulls right back in, boom, retest. Comes close to stop loss, almost, as you see. 1 to 5. I would probably go for me right there. All right. Touch, go to the higher time frame. Look at that. Touch, 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 touch. Very strong zone. As you see, obviously we wouldn't know this yet, but it played perfect right there. So when you understand these moves, trading becomes a lot simpler. I don't know how to use Bollinger Band. I mean, I do, but I really don't know how to use Fibonacci's, or I don't use trend lines or RSI or any of that, right? I trade very simple, naked Forex, right? I'm doing a boot camp next week on Monday, right? So Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern through the whole week. I'm doing like a full-blown, module by module, step-by-step course, boot camp, whatever you want to call it. So make sure you have Gold Cup. It's $20. And then we're going to start sending out the signals on the app. It's being worked on again. I know Gold Cup, the app developers they're finally fixing whatever. We've been dealing with this for like a couple months, so it's a little bump in the road, if you will. But like I said, if you can hop on these go lives, like I'm giving you guys the keys to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, signals are cool. Don't get me wrong. But like algorithms are cool. But like, what happens when the algorithm goes away, or the company goes away, or I stop trading, or whatever the case may be? When you learn this skill, follow me here. When you learn this skill, it'll never be taken away, right? It'll never be taken away. So the key here is to master this skill. I'm telling you, you want to master this skill, right? Give this 3, right? Give this 3, maybe not 3, but maybe about 6 to 8 months. Right? 6 to 8 months. Once you learn this, guys, you'll never have to unlearn. You can't unlearn it. It's like learning how to walk. You ever try like not to walk? Like you're going to fall, like, purposely trip yourself, right? Understand that if and when you learn this, that's what's going to make the biggest difference. You're going to be able to travel the world, do whatever you want, and so forth, right? What account size you can start with? You can start with $100. Whatever you choose to trade with, $100, $1,000, whatever you want. It's up to you, right? You're in full control of your own money, so make sure you plug into these sessions, right? And that's where you're going to really learn this skill. Yeah. So does it apply to, yeah, it doesn't, like, you gotta, this is hard to come across, but you got to shift your mind from like, we're not trading for money. Right? That's a weird concept to understand. We're trading for percent growth. You're an investor, not a trader. Right? A lot of people say trade, but you got to shift your mind from a trader's mindset to an investor mindset. We're not trading for pips. We're not trading for money. We're trading for percent growth. So are you risking 2% to make 4, 2% to make 6? Are you risking 3% to make 6, or 3% to make 9, or maybe 1%? 1% to make 2? 1% to make 3. So you're always doing a minimum of a 1 to 2 risk reward, or right, a 1 to 3. Most of my trades are 1 to 3 minimum. All right. Some of them are 1 to 6, some of them 1 to 5, just depends. Right. So understand that when you give it your all, right, and you keep the goal. That's why I started this call with the spiritual side. Right? You have to see the goal in order for you to achieve it, right? You have to see the goal for you to achieve it. And when the goal is there, the certain situations, circumstances, opportunity are going to come into your lap to help you get those results, right? To help you get those results. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it back to you guys, right? I can't go over everything on this one call. That's why I said hop on the boot camp starting Monday. Right, add Gold Cup for $20. I'm going to be doing a full breakdown for 5 days, right? Not Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, for Monday through Friday next week, and then normally Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to you. Thank you for having me on here, bro. Thank you for organizing this call. I got to get to my next call here in like 5 minutes. So I appreciate you guys all. Much love, and hopefully I'll see you guys on Monday, 8 a.m. Eastern. I'll let you guys go and close it out. Thank you one more time.
Thank you so much, Luke. Really appreciate it, and that you answered the questions, man. Really nice to have you in Germany, and I hope soon also on an event if COVID is gone. So really appreciate it, man. And as he said, Leute, wie gesagt hat, der Bootcamp findet von Montag bis Freitag statt. Und zwar, das wäre hier um 14 Uhr deutscher Zeit, wäre 8 a.m. Eastern. Also sprich 14 Uhr jeden Tag. Von Montag bis Freitag geht er über diese Sachen, die ihr in den Chat geschrieben habt, über die Fragen, die ihr in den Chat geschrieben habt. Deswegen nehmt das gerne wahr, Leute, und markiert auf jeden Fall auch Luke auf Instagram, weil ihr wisst, er ist wirklich eine Person, die dort steht, wo wir alle hinwollen. Da bin ich mir sicher. Und wirklich eine Ehre, ihn auf dem Call haben zu dürfen. Ich will das Ganze gar nicht mehr so lang ziehen. Deswegen, Niklas, Bro, ich gebe wieder ab. Vielen Dank, dass du mir die Möglichkeit gegeben hast, überhaupt ihn hier drauf zu bekommen und ihn speaken zu lassen. Und ich hoffe, ihr konntet viel mitnehmen und wir sehen uns dann in den nächsten Calls. Bis dann.
Yes, Leute, nice. Danke, Bro, erstmal nochmal fürs Organisieren. Ja, ist auf jeden Fall richtig crazy, dass er hier war. Und auch durch die ganzen Komplikationen, ja, waren auf jeden Fall einige Dinge drin, die ihr hoffentlich gehört habt, die ihr hoffentlich rausgenommen habt, weil, ja, ich habe es selber wirklich mitgeschrieben, mit der Strategie und so weiter. Schaut ihr auf jeden Fall unbedingt auch mal bei Go Live vorbei und wirklich mal auf dem Bootcamp. Ja, ich werde wahrscheinlich nächste Woche selber mich mal einpluggen, weil sein System wirklich mega simpel und einfach ist. Und wie kommt ihr da drauf? Genau, auf Go Live, und ihr braucht Gold Cup. Ich wollte es gerade noch sagen, Bro. Sehr geil, dass wir wieder gleich denken. Genau, ihr braucht einfach nur wirklich Gold Cup und dann könnt ihr ganz easy auf Go Live draufgehen, dann habt ihr das Bootcamp, okay? Ganz nice. Genau, aber ansonsten waren auf jeden Fall wirklich einige krasse Dinge drin. Ja, ich konnte wirklich wieder einiges dabei mitnehmen. Und das Krasse ist immer so, was mich bei Ihnen auch so fasziniert, ist, dass er das wirklich mit so einfachen Schritten eigentlich macht, okay? Und es ist am Ende des Tages nicht viel mehr als Support Resistance, aber das Krasse hinter dem Ganzen ist eigentlich mehr oder weniger, wie er dahinter denkt. Ja, und das ist wirklich immer das, was mir bei den Educatoren immer sehr krass auffällt, weil Support Resistance traden kann man auch bei Derek, das kann man auch bei einem Cedric Bierbaum, aber jeder tradet es ein bisschen anders. Ja, und gerade halt wirklich diese 2 Strategien, die er dort sagt, bin ich selber sehr gespannt, was er dann nächste Woche bringt. Deswegen, ich glaube, es ist schon wert, auf jeden Fall mal vorbeizuschauen. Und ansonsten auf jeden Fall nochmal, entschuldigen wir uns auf jeden Fall nochmal für die Störungen und dass das Ganze nicht so, gleich so reibungslos funktioniert hat. So, aber da kann niemand was dafür. Deswegen, trotzdem freue ich mich auf jeden Fall, ihn bald mal wiederzusehen auf dem Call. Und markiere ihn auf jeden Fall gerne auf Instagram. Ansonsten, Manef, Bro, danke für deine Zeit, dass du auch organisiert hast, dass du hier warst. Und lasst uns das auf jeden Fall gerne umsetzen. Wie gesagt, Leute, falls ihr jetzt das Ganze nicht alles mitbekommen habt, was er gesagt hat, guckt euch auf jeden Fall nochmal das Recording an. Okay, guckt euch nochmal das Recording an und schaut wirklich oder hört mal ganz genau hin, was er zwischen den Zeilen wirklich gesagt hat, als er das Ganze wirklich gezeigt hat. Und deswegen, Leute, ich würde sagen, ich wünsche euch einen angenehmen Donnerstag, ja, letzten Tag vor dem Freitag, vor dem Wochenende, und denkt dran, wie gesagt, immer den Spruch, so wer am Wochenende Gas gibt, hat 2 Tage Vorsprung, ganz wichtiges Ding. Ja, und lasst uns wirklich schauen, dass wir uns da wirklich gut aufstellen. Und ansonsten hören wir uns, denke ich mal, ganz regulär am Montag auf dem großen Teamcall. Ihr wisst Bescheid, was da ansteht. Und ansonsten wünsche ich euch einen geilen Restabend. Vielen Dank nochmal für euch, für eure Zeit und dass ihr wirklich auch so geduldig wart. Ich würde sagen, let's go, keep going. Bis später.